Starbucks was going to go for automation to help save some costs and get things done efficiently, but they're reversing that strategy, opting to hire thousands of baristas to reduce the reliance on high-tech equipment like the Siren Craft system. I believe this is a Siren Craft system right here. It's not Starbucks branded, but I think this is the system particularly using to pour the coffee, mix it up, and hand it out to people going forward. But this shift comes after the pilot program to use a system like this demonstrated that increased human staffing improved customer satisfaction and more effectively than the automation, i.e. having a people-to-people was much better than having robots to robot and people at the same time. Company plans to expand on this approach by approximately 3,000 locations in 2025. That means 3,000 locations with more baristas and less robots. Now, Brian Niccol, the new CEO of Starbucks, or semi-new, took over in September 2024, acknowledged that the previous efforts to cut labor costs through automation did not yield desired results. He emphasized that human interaction is crucial to developing the quality customer experience Starbucks aims for. Now, they've been talking a lot about changes at Starbucks to make things back to the customer focus, back to the people, if you will. In addition to this one with staffing changes, basically hiring more people, they're doing things like brand revitalization efforts, new store designs, menu changes, and updated employee dress codes to enhance brand identity. Taking more of the complicated drinks off the menu because they're complicated, having people dress in more of a uniformity type because it's uniformity, and making the stores basically ready to be back to human stature so people can hang out again as opposed to just being the run-throughs for drive-throughs and quick runs. Despite the initiatives that are in place now and are working towards it and what may be coming as a way to kind of lift things up, global sales are on decline, about 1% for this first quarter, the fifth consecutive quarterly drop. Now 1% doesn't seem like much, but when you drop 5 quarters, you're losing money. Scaling back on automation and focus on human labor reflects a broader industry trend where companies are recognizing the value of personal interactions and customer service. Starbucks is just one of those who built their brand on the customer experience, and now that the customer experience is sort of going to the wayside because more people want more things cheaper, faster, they're realizing Starbucks enthusiasts, people who actually love Starbucks, aren't so much cheaper, faster. They want it the Starbucks way. They're trying to balance technology and try to get the human touch involved. So app purchases are great. Drive-thrus are awesome. But having actual people to interact with is what people want from a Starbucks experience, even if it costs a little bit more, which is something you can kind of figure out on your own. They continue to adapt the strategies, bringing in more humans for the connectivity and get more stuff done because it takes more humans. But automation still in the background, just the models that they've used so far have not quite cracked what they're looking for in getting things done.